Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy VII. We are at part 27. In the last part, we found Cloud and also took care of some of the Shinra stuff and got some huge materia, some new regular materia to use, and some new summons. It's a fun time, and in this part, we're going to check back up on Cloud and Tifa, see how they're doing. Cloud, if you remember, was in kind of a catatonic state. Tifa's here watching after him. So we're going to check up on Cloud, see what's going on here, see if any improvements been made. But Tifa seems to be losing hope pretty quick here because Cloud has not improved at all, and she doesn't know what to do. But suddenly, Earthquake, and Cloud says they're coming. What does he mean by that? Yeah, so something bad's happening, so we're gonna run outside to check it out. It's a bad time, and you can probably tell by this music that's kicking in here. It's weapons here, one of the weapons. So this isn't good. Oh no. So bad timing. Right when we got there, that's when weapons shows up. It's not good. The entire town's kind of running around freaking out. Nobody knows what to do. And we're about to get into a boss fight here with the weapon, and it's like, how the fuck are we gonna fight that thing? That thing's fucking gigantic. It doesn't fuck around, but we're gonna go for it. Come on, you bitch. Woo! And if you're wondering how we're gonna fight it, the answer is simple. We have Knights of the Round. You want to see Knights of the Round? I'll show you Knights of the Round. Check this out. Oh boy. Oh, Quake 2. Cute. Nice try, you fucking idiot. Here, try Ultimate End. Oh, you want to see an over-the-top summon animation? Here you go. Over-the-top summon animation coming right up. Bam! This is a 13-hit attack. Oh boy. Bam! 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 It's doing over 4,000 damage a hit. Bam! Bam! Once we level up magic plus more, and if somebody with the circlet was using this, it would do more like 6,000 or 7,000, sometimes even like 8,000 damage a hit. Bam! This is a 13-hit attack. 13-hit attack. So it's doing about 4,300 a hit. So what's 4,300 times 13? A lot of damage. Bam! Oh, it's still going. The animation is still going. It lasts nearly a full minute. I think over a minute, actually, probably more like a minute and a half or so. It's ridiculous, and I love it. And we beat the boss. Didn't even stand a chance. He's just like, oh fuck that, I'm out of here. And sadly, we don't get any experience for that. Lame, but it's okay. Sorry, I just popped my knuckles on accident. Anyways, you fucker trying to escape. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He knows he can't fuck with Knights of the Round. But yeah, there we go. Just a little bit more and you would have smashed him. It's a surprise that he's not fucking destroyed already. But, oh no, another Tremor's coming. This one's coming from the mainstream of the live stream, so this is a problem. We need to get out of here. What about Tifa and Cloud? God damn it. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, so the entire town is about to collapse in on itself. It's bad. So Tifa, Cloud, get out of here. Oh yeah, get out of here. And Tifa doesn't know what the fuck's going on, so she's just like, oh no. This is bad. This is real bad. I mean, we saw what happened to Cloud if he fell into the live stream. So if Tifa falls in too, then we're just straight fucked, aren't we? So we can't have that happen. Get out of there, Tifa. Come on. Go, Tifa. Go. Go, Tifa. Go, Tifa. Go. Oh no, it's an FMV. That's how you know shit's about to go down. Oh no. Oh no. Well, this is the opposite of good. They fell into the life stream. The blood of the planet Cloud has before. So, what now? What's gonna happen to them? I also love in that FMV Cloud, wheelchair Cloud keeps the same blank expression on his face. It's great. It's really great. Spinning. So, if you remember, this is from what I said last part, this is a huge story part. Main story, like, yeah, this is one of the most important parts of the game for the main story, and you'll see why here in a minute. Where am I? What's happening? Oh, Tifa. And immediately she's worried about Cloud. No, but yeah, Tifa clearly cares about Cloud a lot. And she's also hearing voices, probably from the live stream. And she starts freaking out, and she's like, I don't know what to do. Stop, stay back. She's stuck in the live stream. So, what's about to go down here is, now that Tifa and Cloud are stuck in the live stream together, Tifa's gonna start seeing some shit. And it's shit that she needs to see. We are going to be uncovering Cloud's past, Cloud's true past, uncovering what really is happening here. Is Cloud a Sephiroth clone? What's happening? We need to know. And that's what this part is. Subconsciousness. We are inside of Cloud's subconscious now. And we are going to uncover just what exactly Cloud is and what made him like this. What happened in Nibelheim 5 years ago? What was Cloud a creation? So we're going to look through 3 core memories to try to piece it together. One of Tifa and Cloud at the well, one of the Nibelheim incident 5 years ago, and one of some sort of tender feelings that no one could ever know. But we're starting at Nibelheim to try to figure out what the fuck is happening. Maybe Tifa can help Cloud piece it together. Because if Cloud's memories are shattered and he remembers something some way and it's actually another way. I love the way this game plays with memories. It's great. This is where we uncover Cloud's true identity. It's happening here. It's happening now. Just who is Cloud? Let's start at Nibelheim. Let's retrace our steps a bit. So this is the entrance to Nibelheim, exactly as it was 5 years ago. Gramps in too. Yep. Everything checks out. The Nibelheim Cloud remembers is the same as the Nibelheim Tifa remembers. So, therefore, it has to be the way it was, right? Unless Genova's manipulating Tifa's memories, but there has to be some inconsistencies or something, right? So if they can find an inconsistency, then they'll know Cloud is a fake and he was created 5 years ago. But if they can't, then they'll know Cloud is real. They just need to find details that not even Genova could create. It's your first time back in your hometown in a long time, right? So how does it feel? Well, no, because I don't have a hometown. So he's talking to somebody about their hometown. That has to be Cloud, right? Cloud has to have come to Nibelheim then, right? Yeah, that makes sense. This is exactly as he told it at the beginning of the game. A foreboding about him. God damn it, typos. Yeah. So it had to have been Cloud, right? But as Tifa will finally show us, no. She kind of confessed this back at the Northern Crater, but Cloud, she knows the truth. Cloud was not in Nibelheim, and she was afraid to tell him that because she was afraid if she told him something, then something horrible would happen. She waited for Cloud. She hoped Cloud would come, but he never did. Cloud never came to Nibelheim 5 years ago. He wasn't there. So then why does he have the memories of it? It's another person. We've seen this person. Sephiroth showed us the same person too. But who is he? Why doesn't Cloud remember him? So Tifa says here, Cloud has to find the answer for himself. Yeah, if Cloud wasn't there, then how can he possibly remember? He can remember it in very fine detail with only a few holes. Why? So then we have our second important memory, the promise Cloud made to Tifa. And if Cloud and Tifa remember this the exact same way, then that has to be a real memory, right? Which would mean Cloud is real, right? But could it mean that? Who knows? Who knows? Try and remember Cloud. So, let's see. So this is Cloud's memory, and Tifa's like, yep, this is exactly what I remember too, even down to the outfit that I was wearing. You were so small then, and cute. Oh, Tifa. Feelings are starting to come out, I think. So, yeah, this is starting to point towards Cloud being real, right? Not being an artificial creation, not being a Sephiroth clone, him being the real Cloud that Tifa remembers. But you don't even believe in yourself. I mean, if somebody was told that the way you remembered an entire major event of your life is false and that you weren't actually at that event at all, yeah, I'd probably start questioning a lot of shit too. I don't really blame Cloud for this. Cloud's all kind of fucked up. So, yeah, memories have to be consciously recalled so they can be changed, they can be warped. But if they both remember something the same way, then it has to be accurate, it has to be real, right? I mean, Tifa seems to believe so. Why did you want to join Soldier in this first place? I thought it was a sudden decision. I was devastated, I wanted to be noticed. I thought if I got stronger, I could get someone to notice. Someone to notice you? Who? You know who, that's you, that's who. Me? Why? Tifa, don't play dumb. You know why. You deep down know why. We're about to find out. I'm sorry, but what are you talking about? Tifa, come on. Come on. You're both around the same age. You both grew up together. You're both attractive folk. You know why. Back then, it's important to me. I hate to say it, but it's a very important memory. Do you want to see it? So then we're finally going to get some clarification here on just who Cloud is. So there's that window there, this window to a location that should be pretty familiar. You know where this window goes to, Teetha? Teetha. Teeth. Fine, I'll go. This window is the window into Tifa's room and Tifa's house. But why is this such an important memory for Cloud? And Tifa's kind of confused too. My room? What do you mean? What's going on? I only used to look at it from the outside. So, the Nibelheim incident was Cloud's first time in her room? So, yeah, huh. Yeah, they didn't know each other that well, but, they both were aware of each other, and they both liked each other. But Tifa kind of had a group that they all that she hung out with, and Cloud wasn't really a part of that group. Cloud was kind of an outcast, and he started resenting the people in those groups because Cloud, he was too kind of socially inept to really become a part of it. And Cloud ended up thinking that all the people she was hanging out with were stupid and childish, but they were children. And then in hindsight, Cloud realizes he was the stupid one, and he just didn't really know how to express himself and to talk to people. He was too socially awkward, so he always felt like an outcast, even though he always wanted to get closer to Tifa. He always did like Tifa. So he thought if he got stronger, Tifa would notice her, because he felt weak. But this day in particular, so he called her to the well and told her that he was going to join Soldier. And that's why she thought it was sudden, but he wanted to do it to impress her. He wanted to get strong to impress her, to get her to notice him, because he liked Cloud. I mean, he liked Tifa. He didn't really like himself. He kind of hates himself. He likes Tifa. He wanted Tifa to notice him. And then Tifa says she always liked Cloud too, but never really knew how to say it. And this day is important to Cloud because this was the day Tifa's mother passed away. And Tifa naturally was very upset, and in a kind of an emotional fit, she ran off and she went to Mount Nibble. And you'll see what happens here, but Cloud kind of follows her. This is a very important memory to Cloud. This memory left a profound impact on Cloud and who he is. Excuse me. So once again, it's, this entire part of the game is figuring out Cloud's identity, and there's so many factors to what shape people's identity, but sometimes another person's tragic event can also mean something to someone else. Tifa lost her mother, and in kind of this emotional fit, she runs off and she goes and explores Mount Nibble because she really, out of some just vain hope to see her mother again. Cloud following her probably relates, because if you remember, Cloud lost his father at a young age too. We never really learned much about Cloud's father, but he did lose him. All he had left was his mother. And he clearly, from what we've seen, he doesn't think too fondly of his mother, it seems. Excuse me. But yeah, so Cloud follows Tifa across this bridge, and something happens. Tifa falls off the cliff. Cloud falls with her. And, Tifa, please. But yeah, so Tifa tripped and fell off this cliff. Cloud tried to save her but didn't make it in time, and Tifa was severely injured. Cloud only got his knees scraped a little bit, and Cloud was blamed for all of this happening. Even though Cloud didn't bring Tifa to this place, Cloud was blamed for it, and the town kind of resented Cloud after this because Tifa was severely injured and people thought she was going to die. And since they thought Cloud was the one who took Tifa to this place, they resented him for it. I mean, it says Tifa was in a coma for 7 days. So he thought the town resented him, and he thought Tifa resented him after what happened. So Cloud kind of became a very angry person. He didn't know how to deal with his emotions. It's kind of a toxic masculinity thing where instead of actually coping and learning to deal with his emotions, he instead just got angry. He got into fights. He would just get angry all the time. He thought all he needed to do to get Tifa to forgive him was to get stronger. And that's when he first heard about Sephiroth, and that's why he wanted to join Soldier. Not only to get Tifa to notice him, but also to hopefully get the town and Tifa to forgive him for what he did. Even though he didn't really do anything. And of course, all these memories line up almost perfectly with Tifa's memories. So this pretty much confirms Cloud wasn't created 5 years ago. Cloud has to be real. But that still doesn't fully answer the question, why does he remember the Nibelheim incident so distinctly? And why does he not remember the other person that was there? Besides, instead of him. He has no memory of this person. So why? So that's what they're going to figure out now. That's the one last question that they have. They know Cloud is real, so none of this no longer makes sense. Why does Cloud have this memory if he wasn't there? And they're getting their answer at the reactor itself. The reactor where Cloud confronted Sephiroth, but was it really Cloud? I guess we're going to go there and find out. Uncover the truth of what happened. And I am going to stay quiet for this entire sequence here. God damn, that gives me goosebumps. I fucking love that sequence. The music build up. Oh my god, all the reveals. First of all, we figured out the name of the other person there was Zack, who was the soldier member. We figure out Cloud actually was there the whole time, but he never made it as a member of Soldier. He was too weak, and he was ashamed of himself, and he wanted to hide himself, even though Tifa would have just loved to see him. He was too ashamed of his weakness, and he hid himself. And oh, I love this. I love Cloud as a character, because Cloud isn't this special, like, chosen one. He's not this badass hero. He's a nobody. He's one of the Shinra, he's one of the Shinra soldiers, one of the many Shinra soldiers that we've mowed down. They're nothing. Cloud is nobody special. He's nobody. But once he finally discovers that, once he finally discovers the truth of himself, that he really is just Cloud, that's when he realizes that he's enough. Suddenly, Sephiroth, this being, this person that seemed so intangible throughout the whole game, suddenly Cloud realizes he's beaten him. He's beaten Sephiroth once before. Sephiroth becomes tangible finally when Cloud realizes that he doesn't need to be this badass to be a good person. He doesn't need to be the chosen one or some special, like, soldier to be a hero. He just needs to be himself. He just needs to find out who he really is, and he's Cloud, and he's enough. He's enough. And that's a really, really beautiful message, I think. It's wonderful. So yeah, that explains why Sephiroth fell into the live stream and absorbed all the live stream's contents. That explains why he was held up in the northern crater. He was regaining his strength after all that went down. And as we'll find out here later, Cloud, his memories kind of got fused with Zack's through a bunch of things. For right now, the main thing is PTSD from the situation, but there's also a few other reasons as to why. And Cloud there's still the factor of Cloud having Genova cells in him, and that will all be answered later, because Cloud does have Genova cells in him. But also that voice that Cloud's been hearing throughout the whole game, that's him talking to himself. That's not anything special. Cloud, like I said, Cloud's nothing special. Cloud is a socially awkward, mentally ill kid. He is a blonde, socially awkward, mentally ill kid. Are you starting to understand why I connect with Cloud as a character so much? I think you're probably starting to understand. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful message about identity, about you don't need to be anyone special to be something great. You are enough as you are. With all your flaws, with all your problems, with all your weaknesses, you are enough. You still have the strength to do whatever you put your mind to. Cloud, even when he was stabbed through the chest with a sword, grabbed the fucking sword by the blade and chucked Sephiroth off the side. It's beautiful. It's a wonderful message, and I love it. And it's wonderfully unexpected, because Cloud, being an ex-soldier, has been established from the beginning of the game. Like, that's just it. But then we find out, no, he never was in Soldier. He didn't make it. And yeah, it was Zack. And Cloud took the Buster Sword that Zack had. That Buster Sword that his iconic weapon, it's not even Cloud's. The weapon that everybody knows Cloud for is not even Cloud's. It's Zack's. But once again, Cloud is enough. Even with his mental illness, even with his problems, even with his weakness, Cloud is enough. Tifa says it best, "You're sure messed up, Cloud." And then Barrett says, "That means you ain't no different from before." And that's so true. He's just Cloud. And Cloud's now back with us again, now that he's finally discovered who he is. I love it. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite sequences in any video game. It gives me goosebumps. I just love that entire sequence with Cloud and Tifa. And now Cloud and Tifa both know how they feel about each other. They both have always liked each other. Also, oh man, I love that. Oh man, I love that. It's like you always say, Barrett, there ain't no getting off of this train we're on. Oh, it's beautiful. And now we are officially in the third act of this game. Not disc 3, but in the story-wise, we are in Act 3. Cloud's back, Cloud's discovered who he really is, and now it's time to to stop Meteor. It's time. But we gotta do a bunch of shit before that. Of course, this game is not over yet, but oh, I love it. I love it so much. I love Cloud's arc so much. I love the way this game plays with memories, and I love how, once again, it's this beautiful message about you don't have to be somebody special to be something great. You don't have to be somebody special to do great things. Cloud was able to do this amazing thing even though is just a person. There's nothing special about him. In fact, he has more problems than you could ever have. Like, he's fucked up beyond belief, and he was still able to do these great things. Now we got the whole party back together. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. And of course, that's gonna do it for this part pretty much. So, oh, I love the way this game explores identity, and I love Cloud's arc so much. It's beautiful. And next time, we're actually going to do some side stuff and continue on with the main story a bit. We're going to actually learn more about Zack and Cloud in the next part, so I will see you guys next time for more Final Fantasy VII.